Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Patrick Hughes here, and this is another Follow Friday video for October 22nd, 2010. Haven't done a Follow Friday video in a couple weeks now. It's been a little crazy. I don't know if you know this, but our office slash apartment complex here had a little fire. And when I say little fire, I mean a gigantic fire. Thank the Lord that everybody got out safely. I just want to say a special thanks to all the firefighting departments that came in to put this fire out. It was just so you know, we're in a giant mill building complex here, and unfortunately, some of the uninhabited buildings on the other side caught fire and pretty much are burnt to the ground. They're leveling the area. So I'm just very grateful for all the firefighters that helped to put these flames out and put this fire out, because they saved everybody's apartments. There was some water damage and stuff like that, but hey, we still have an office. We still have all our stuff, and just very grateful for that. So this week I have a very special guest. I have on here Bruce K. Garber from brucekgarber.com. Bruce is actually in Japan. He taped a couple little segments for me, did his interview in Japan. So we're going to go to Bruce. We're going to check on him. He's going to tell us about, what's he doing, what's the weather like. And, Bruce, he's always got some pretty good stuff to talk to about. So, but real quick, I just want to give two Follow Friday recommendations. First is my sister at Hughesy What's It. It's her birthday next week, so obviously follow her because she's my sister and I'm awesome. So that means that she's awesome. So happy birthday, Kitty, and I love you. Up next, this is kind of a personal plug. I'm on the personal Follow Friday tip this week. I've recently formed a new company with my business partner / baby boo, Amanda MacArthur. We formed a company called buzzfarmers.com, and we do a lot of fun, great things that revolve around internet marketing. So whether you're looking for SEO, landing page design, ghost blogging, SEO copywriting, keyword research, I mean, there really is no limit to the things we do. Social media campaign management. These are just to name a few things. So you got to be following us at BuzzFarmers on Twitter, and check us out, buzzfarmers.com. So let's connect with Bruce, and let's see what's going on with him. Hey, Bruce, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, Patrick. Thanks for connecting with me halfway around the world. I'm in Japan. This is Bruce Garber from brucekgarber.com. I know you've been trying to get me on the show for a very long time, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to do it.
So how's the weather out there in Japan? I've never been. What's it like?
The weather here is fantastic. It's the month of October. The weather is pretty much like New England. Pretty much just like Boston, pretty much just like southern New England. If you're in the Boston area, pretty much like Tokyo. I'm up here in Yonezawa, city of Yamagata, which is about 250 miles northwest of Tokyo. In this area, it's like northern New England, whether or not you be in New Hampshire, Maine, or Vermont. In the wintertime, they get a lot of snow. There's a lot of mountains in this area, and it's just a very beautiful place to be. This is my 13th or 14th trip here, and I have a lot of friends here now, and it's actually quite a beautiful area.
So, Bruce, who are you following on Twitter, and why should we be following them back?
Who do I like to follow? I like to answer that a little bit different. I don't want to necessarily give any specific names, but there's organizations, there's clubs, there's people that organize tweet-ups and meetups and social events. Those are the people, those are the groups, those are the associations that I like to follow. Boston Media Makers, for example, started by Steve Garfield in 2004. It's a great place to meet the first Sunday of every month. You get together over breakfast and talk about, what are you doing now? You might have a question that you want to ask about social media, or you might have a show and tell. So it's just a very nice way to get involved and meet some of your old friends and meet new friends every month. There's New Hampshire Media Makers with John Herman. He took Steve's concept from Boston and actually moved it up to New Hampshire. Together with a friend of mine, Dr. Jones at Media Disconnect, we started Southern New England Media Makers, and we're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to connect people down in Southern New England from Southern Massachusetts, the Rhode Island area, and try to pull some people in from Connecticut. Just once again, sharing the same concept. What are you doing now? Maybe you have a question, maybe you have an idea, maybe there's a concept that you need some collaboration on. It's a great way to meet and connect with people. Boston Tweet Up, great organization. Jocelyn Maine started something that's really taken off. It's something he does every single week. Pretty much like what you do, Patrick, with Follow Fridays. But what Boston Tweet Up does, it's in the world of Boston Tweet Ups. In the greater Boston area, maybe a little review of what's happened the week before and what's coming up this week. And maybe just a slight look into the following week. And most recently, Jocelyn's been having guests on. So it's quite a unique thing. If you want to know what's going on, check out Boston Tweet Ups. And Patrick, last but not least, I do follow you. You do some amazing things. I've seen some of the videos that you've produced, and Visual Post is a great site to see. And these Follow Fridays that you do, once again, thank you for the opportunity for allowing me to be on the show.
So Bruce, if people want to, learn more about you, learn more, about what you're doing, what you're up to, where can they go?
If you'd like to learn more about me and some of the adventures that I'm on and the way that I highlight ordinary people doing extraordinary things, check out Bruce Garber at brucekgarber.com. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.
So that's the Follow Friday video for this week, guys. Special thanks to Bruce K. Garber for being out in Japan and, connecting with me. Bruce, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Very excited to have your partner in crime at Media Disconnect, Jim Jones, on at some point. Probably won't be when he's in Japan. And, follow me on Twitter, at Eastprov, EASTPROV on Twitter. And be sure to check out visualpost.com and buzzfarmers.com and follow them both on Twitter. Come on, you know how to do it. I'll see you guys next week. And, be sure to crush it, kill it, and, have fun while you're doing it. All right? And thank you, firefighters.